Ever since the idea came to me, I wanted to open my own school. I realized that school just wasn't working for every one of our students. Regardless of how differentiated things were, we just weren't meeting the needs of all of our students. So I figured, why not change school entirely? I began toying with the idea and tried to figure out what school would look like. Then I became too busy and got pushed to the side. Fast forward to my first ever NYC Technology Summit, where I heard Jamie Cassip speak. He's the chief education evangelist for Google. His speech was so incredible. It inspired me to write my own proposal for a school, one that's different from the way it's set up right now. I shared the summary of the school with the dude from Google on a Friday evening through Twitter. Early afternoon on Sunday, his response came in. He really liked my idea for the school, and he wanted to partner me up with people to help me open the school. I began working on the proposal immediately, and once I completed it, I never shared it with him. I chickened out. I became so scared of failing that I didn't want to share with him. It just collected dust in my Google Drive until I discovered the Imagine Schools initiative. The time is now for a change. A new school that puts the students at the center of their learning. Here's the bold idea. I've always worked very well with all the students, but the ones I spend most of my time with are the at-risk student population. If there's one thing they all have in common, it's this. School is just not working for them. We're not allowing these students to thrive because they're not able to fit into the school model the way it's currently structured. But does this mean that they can't learn? Does this mean they should be looked at as a failure? No. But way too often, this is exactly what they feel like. They get held over, lost in the system, labeled a failure. We've always told students what to learn, instead of teaching them how to learn. Remember, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. Who is your school serving? My new school will serve at-risk students and holdovers. Students who have been labeled as fishes because they cannot climb a tree. Students who have been lost in the system. What outcomes do I want learners to achieve? Our learners will learn how to achieve anything. Our learners will achieve the life skills needed to be successful citizens in a rapidly changing world. Our learners will become what the 21st century needs, problem solvers. Our learners will learn how to be accountable and take ownership over their learning. We are going to set out to change the world. What makes this idea bold? It's never been done before in the NYC. There's a school that follows a similar model to what I propose, Sudbury schools. There are 8 across the country and none in New York City. These schools are free to learn whatever they want, as they are not bound to any curriculum. The only person responsible for their learning is the student. Teachers guide the students on their learning journey. Students have as much say in what is learned as the teachers and the administration. We are living in a time where the ability to learn anything we want lives on a device that fits in our pockets. Let's not let school get in the way of anyone's education anymore.